What's good, everyone? I wanted to come on here to talk about where I'm at as far as this channel and this platform. Because for those of you guys who are new or don't know, I've been uploading on this channel for over 8 years. My first video I ever uploaded was why the Patriots benched Malcolm Butler in the Super Bowl. I was 15 years old when I made that video. I was in 10th grade when that came out. And with me starting this channel so young, I made a lot of mistakes that YouTube is now making me pay for. And over the last couple of years, I've talked to a bunch of content creators who have kept on telling me I'm too niched out. I need to create separate channels, post college football on a college football channel, and NFL on the NFL only channel. And for a very long time, I've hesitated to do that because my whole thing is I don't blame the YouTube algorithm if I have a video that doesn't perform well. I say to myself, okay, this title, this topic probably didn't resonate with everybody out there. But people do keep telling me that my titles and my thumbnails are too good and I'm cheating myself out of the success that I deserve just because this channel just has so many subscribers that are here for different things. And now it does make a lot of sense. And I am kind of getting to the point where now, it does kind of frustrate me with the amount of time that I put in into brainstorming creative video ideas, creative topics to talk about, and a lot of them flopping. And now I'm kind of on the train where, all right, I have to accept that I do need to niche down a little bit and separate the content. So if you really rock with me, if you only care about college football, subscribe to the college football channel. The link will be down in the pinned comment and description below. And if you only care about the NFL content, I have a JT Sports NFL channel as well. That will be linked in the description in the comment section as well. I'm still going to be uploading on here because I still don't have a job since I graduated college, and this is pretty much how I make the bulk load of my living. So I don't really know how I'm gonna change the content around for this platform. I'll probably talk about more broader topics, but a lot of people who have been telling me to, niche down or create content for their own individual platforms, I realize that they do have a good point with that. The YouTube algorithm is a lot different now than what it was when I first started on this platform. When I first started making content, mainly I was a Miami Hurricanes YouTube channel. I was a diehard Hurricanes fan and I was only talking about Miami. But that never really was my passion. I never really wanted to be a team specific channel. So once I got to 1,000 subscribers off the Miami content, I changed my content to talking about both college football and the NFL. And with me being so young at the time, I didn't know that I was hurting myself and my future growth by doing that. And with me being a lot older, I realized that it damn near is luck to be able to have an audience that comes to watch both on just one platform. I thought if I talked about Georgia, some Georgia fans would mess with the Atlanta Falcons content. And if I talked about the Carolina Panthers, some Panthers fans may be South Carolina Gamecock fans. But I've realized that it's kind of hard to run a platform that way when the algorithm gets confused about what I actually am in my college football channel and my NFL channel. If I make a college football segment, it still gets pushed out to college football fans, but NFL fans as well, which hurts my CTR. And I just need a new challenge now. And with me applying for these jobs, I put this on my resume and they probably look and they say, he has all these subscribers, but it's like the viewership isn't there. So are these subscribers fake? Did he buy these? I promise you guys that all 17 and something thousand of you guys that are on this platform are not fake. It's just that I've had videos that did very well that brought a particular audience, and with me not talking about that team or that topic enough, people just don't care for the other content. So when it comes to the future of this platform, I still will be uploading on here for the time being. And then once I get the college football and NFL platforms monetized to 1,000 subscribers, then I really don't know what I'll do with this channel. I'll probably change it around. I'll probably also will create two separate Instagram pages as well. I have an Instagram page just for NFL content and the IG page for college football content. Now I know a lot of y'all are going to say, "Oh, JT, just keep grinding this channel out. Don't let the algorithm scare you away from talking about both." It's not more so the algorithm scaring me away. It's more so people are right when they say I deserve more success than what I'm getting, because my titles are pretty good. I brainstorm my titles to be intriguing enough that if you really mess with college football or that team, it kind of is impossible for you to click. I'm not making bland titles like how good are the Miami Hurricanes going to be. It always has a creative angle. And the thumbnails, I'm not taking my face off them. Some people say, "Oh, you got to take your face off the thumbnails." I'm trying to build and establish myself as a personal brand. And I've had countless videos that have done well with my face on the thumbnail. So I don't really think it's a thumbnail and title problem at this point, like how I've thought these last couple of years. People are probably right when they say that I'm just too niched out. I've seen Colin Cowherd talk about both the NFL and college football. I've seen other platforms on here talk about both. But I guess with me starting out so young, I just went about it the wrong way. And it's just hard for me to keep trying to make up for those mistakes. I keep telling myself, ignore the subscriber count, just act as if I'm at zero. But, at this point, I have no choice but to talk about college football and NFL on their own individual platforms. I'll probably have an NFL and college football podcast as well. So if you're subscribed to the JT Sports feed, I might just end up making a JT Sports NFL only podcast, and same thing with college football, because I've now realized that I've dug myself in a hole that I'm trying to dig myself out of, and I just can't. And I don't really know if it is the YouTube algorithm. Maybe my titles aren't good enough. Maybe my thumbnails aren't good enough. I'm getting better every day. I'm watching videos, researching different psychological triggers that makes people click, what makes a good topic, what makes a video idea go viral. But it's just, I am putting in a lot of time to this. And I do feel like if I tried just starting over with a fresh start, I could get a lot more success. I will still be uploading on here for the time being until I'm actually able to find a job where somebody blesses me with an opportunity. I'll put in 300 apps. I still haven't gotten the word back. I've gotten a few interviews and I've gotten ghosted after them. So, if I had like a stable job, I would have been already have, branched out with two different platforms. But now it kind of is at a point where I'm just too deep in, and I just got to start over. So if you really rock with me, go ahead, subscribe to the NFL and college football only platforms. You don't have to unsubscribe from this one. We still will be posting content on here for the time being. I'm going to try to find a way to make content that appeals to this broad audience, while my NFL, college football only channels will be more niche down. I just made a lot of mistakes with this platform being so young, and being at the age that I am now. I've learned so much to where I feel I can grow those channels pretty faster if I just start over with a new algorithm. So once again, go ahead, subscribe to the JT Sports NFL and college football channels. Links are down in the description down below. And as always, I appreciate the support. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not quitting. I just need a fresh start. You know, everybody that's been in my ear, if you're watching this and you've been telling me, JT, you need to post everything on its own platform. You got a point. I don't know if I'll be making a team specific channel. Some people have also said, JT, I would love for you to have a Steelers only channel when you just talk about the Steelers. I'm not doing that. To run a team only platform, you have to be neutral, and I don't have the ability to be neutral. And also, you kind of have to pander to the fans. If you keep it too real and you're just overly pessimistic about me, even if I do turn out to be right, people don't want to hear that. It just goes against who I am, and it just wouldn't make the content feel organic from me, because if I'm just putting out water cooler content to just appease Steeler fans, just randomly hyping the team up, even if I don't think the Steelers are going to be good, it just isn't going to sound right. It's not really something that I have any interest in doing. That's why I don't want to make a team specific channel, because it's just a different level of expectations that comes with only talking about one team that I'm not going to be able to live up to. And I already go back and forth enough as it is with Steeler fans who always want to call me a hater. They unsubscribe every day, but it's nothing this team has done to give me any reason to have a lot of positive things to say. So why would I just be positive for the sake of being positive if that's not truly how I feel about the team? So in terms of me making a team only Steelers channel, that's never going to happen. But I still want to cover the rest of college football in the NFL. And the best way for me to do that is to do it on their own platform. So go ahead, subscribe to JT Sports NFL, JT Sports College Football. Pin, comment, description down below. And I appreciate you guys for all the years of support.